So a woman posted on Reddit feeling resentful that her out-of-work husband turned down a job because it paid $30,000 less than his former salary. She writes that she has been working overtime to support both of them and that she says he should take that into consideration. Colin, should he have taken the job?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to read the audience here. I do believe he should have taken the job. You know, when you're married, part of it, you're a partnership and you're working together. And 6 months after we were married, Deb looked me straight in the eyes, very serious, and said, "I thought you'd be easier to change." And I did. I did. But part of it was I was kind of hanging on to the old life and I wasn't pulling my weight in the marriage. And now it's like I'm the best husband ever. But it was a learning experience. And being there, you know, I do all the laundry, I do all the cooking. She does everything else.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, she takes care of Christmas, every birthday card, and everything. And part of this, when we first together, she was the one who was working. I was an improviser out of work. What are the odds? So my job was to take care of our child and the house and pick up the slack, and that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Yes, to me, this story, that's beautiful. To me, this says one thing. He's putting ego over empathy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And this is why we know, you know this, that the majority of marriages that break up, it's over money. Mm-hmm. But it's over dumb guys like this sometimes. You get into a marriage as a partnership, and the fact is, I think he's letting his ego run the show. And also, how can you not see that she is struggling financially? They are struggling financially. She says she comes home and she is wiped. She's making $19 an hour to try to support both of them.
Yes.
And he's turning down a job. It's $30,000 less than my $90,000 job.
He's not only just turning down the job, he's not picking up the slack like you did.
Yeah.
He's not cleaning. She's still coming home after working 16-hour shift in some cases and making dinner.
No, he sounds like, I mean, lose this guy. In this situation, obviously, there's one answer to this.
Yeah.
Having said that, well, I don't know, she's, you know, make him take this job. But I think is a scenario whereby I definitely have been in this situation, I'll just say, where Jason, for example, he works freelance and he's a director of photography, so he does camera work, and his passion is working in film and episodic television, and that's what he does. But oftentimes he would get offers for jobs for like a reality show or a documentary, and there's nothing wrong with any of that. And he had to explain to me at one point, he's like, if I keep taking those jobs, I won't be considered for these other kinds of jobs because they'll see me as this type of a worker.
Yeah.
And so it was actually a really, really thoughtful, and like, it wasn't like he was trying to shirk duties, but I do think there's a world in which there can be choice made as long as you're not struggling and as long as one person's not pulling the full weight.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We talked to you about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You talked
There's
about
no
it.
way she is not going to feel resentment at some point if she's not already feeling it. And yeah.
She's got one foot out the door.
Yeah.
Do you know that my partner Simon has been, he's a screenwriter, you know, they're high in demand right now. And he's been without a job for, I'd say, 9 months. And he has been applying for jobs, several jobs, he's gotten one call back. And then now he's at that stage where he's like, okay, do I take a retail job? There's nothing against retail, but that's not where he thought he would be at 42. And it's doing a lot to his mind. And I'm actually the one who has said, no, don't take the job. And it's because I don't know if, obviously I want him to find gainful employment, but what that little extra money could bring to our family, I think what we would lose, which is selfishly a clean home. I come home to dinner, everything's taken care of. And for like that little, like we're getting by, we're, you know, everything, the credit card's getting paid, so right now everything's okay. But for that extra whatever little bit of month and what it would do to his self-esteem.
Cost benefit.
Yeah.
Cost benefit.
Yeah.
It's benefiting you very nicely right now. Very nicely.